Gratitude. God said, Kalia, gratitude in all things. Give thanks. It doesn't matter the circumstance. Because I remember how I'd whine and whine about everything, what didn't and wasn't going my way, and wanted God to fall for my whining and my ailment, wanting Him to supposedly feel sorry for me and my unmet goals. And these unmet goals, they overshadowed any potential that I had for growth and resilience. And from my perspective, it seemed like nothing ever goes my way. That was basically how I was feeling. And it casted a shadow on the possibility of me then finding gratitude in the midst of my setbacks. But God is such a dad. He's my dad, and He wanted me to change, not the situation. He didn't even change the situation either. And He said, Kalia, gratitude. Kalia, gratitude in all circumstances. He said, seek my small victories and appreciate the lessons. Appreciate the lessons within the challenges, for this could just be the help to your shift. He said, Kayla, gratitude could be your transformative practice. It can be your transformative practice. Appreciate the small blessings amidst the adversity. And that I definitely couldn't do. And in challenging times, we often focus on the difficulties rather than gratitude. I was doing that, dwelling on my human nature, on my hardships, because I have a right to feel this way. Like, I have a right to feel this way. That's how I felt. My feelings are justified, and it made it easy to forget the importance of gratitude in cultivating my resilience and spiritual growth. And I can tell you this much, that it took me several tries to get to that point of gratitude. God would often speak through my mom, for example, one of the avenues, telling me worrying changes nothing about your situation. It doesn't get better nor worse. You're only hurting yourself. But I'd still be stuck on my right to feel the way I felt. And God would stand on the side and give me what I want. He said, okay, Kelia, feel it. You have a right to feel it. He gave me what I want. He allowed me to grieve. Because, of course, I have the right to grieve and get frustrated and feel like I am the only one going through hell. And over time, starting to realize that this really doesn't change anything. Feeling sorry for myself changed nothing. I only wallowed in depression. I see myself began to change. No. And I became more alive and purposeful through my circumstance. The problem, I can tell you, that did not change at all. God took away nothing, but I changed. I changed, and I began on that path of change within myself. And then I realized that life will always be lifing. Life will always be lifing. And my feelings, my drive shouldn't be depicted by my circumstance. And God had room now. When I began to change, God had room now to step forward, step towards me. And as He offers the solace and the guidance to this broken and confused young girl, because it was just nothing but confusion. You know, He offered that solace. The guidance began to come in, emphasizing the transformative power of gratitude. He kept on doing that. I listened and I started realizing that there is significance in appreciating the blessings, even in times of my adversity, my trial, feeling like this is only happening to me alone, which was a lie from the pit of hell. And even if it was me alone, why not me? Small miracles, the small miracles. And the song says, I have miracles, miracles, many little miracles, a million little miracles. Count your miracles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can even count them all. I got miracles and miracles, a million little miracles. Miracles and miracles. Count your miracles. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't even count them all. And this song became an anthem. There was solace within it, and God was my friend. I started encouraging myself as God continued to speak, and I continued to listen, and I continued to encourage myself in the Lord. And He said, Kalia, focus on spiritual growth, focus on kindness and my love that transform that worldly success that you so crave. He said, challenges can be opportunities for inner strength and deeper connection with faith. And God is just so amazing. And of course, then God would say to me, small acts of gratitude. He just continued to say that. Small acts of gratitude, like that parable of that tiny mustard seed that can grow into significant blessings. By expressing this gratitude for even the smallest joys, I can foster positive change that grows over time. And my life is so evident to that, because when the small gratitudes came, and every day I express small gratitudes every day, and the gratitudes build up, and it grew over time. And now you can say that I was at the stage where I was resting in my circumstance. Gratitude was that powerful. It is that powerful. It allows you to rest in your circumstance. And then it allows you to not even see your circumstance. Like all the hell is going around you, and people will wonder, like, why is this girl so happy? Yet going through so much. The circumstance didn't dictate her demeanor, her work ethic. Everything began to change. Gratitude. And then I just knew that despite my setbacks and my failures, there is always an opportunity for redemption. And even in your failures, there is an opportunity for redemption and a welcoming embrace. And sometimes when we are in our failures, God is just there with his open arms to give us that welcoming embrace. Just like as a father welcome back the prodigal son. Because a lot of times the things or failures and the things that we go through is God's way of bringing us back to a welcoming embrace, bringing us back to what he originally had intended for us and have for us. Like that prodigal son. Story of the prodigal son, it emphasizes the importance of forgiveness and gratitude. It emphasizes the importance of forgiveness and gratitude for our present moment. Forgiveness and gratitude could be a powerful lesson. So I just appreciated my present moment, and even today I am appreciating my present moment, and I am learning from the lessons.